Hey guys, thanks for watching, and now we will talk about stakeholder management. There are certain key roles in project management, which are project manager, assigned by the organization executing a project, and actually this person leads the team and is responsible for achieving project goals. Sponsor, he provides resources and support for the project and is accountable for enabling project success. Project owner, he interacts with stakeholders to recommend solutions that enable the organization to achieve its project objectives. Of course, we have customer, an individual or group organization who may affect or be affected by a decision, activity, or outcome of a project. Project team, team of individual tasked with the development and testing of project deliverables. And final, products. All of them are stakeholders. But what does actually the term stakeholder mean? A stakeholder is a person or a group of people or organization who affect or are affected positively or negatively by the result of our project. In other words, everyone who can have a positive or a negative effect on the result of the project is a stakeholder. And everyone who is positively or negatively affected by a result of the project is stakeholder. For example, let's say that we have a customer, we have a sponsor, project manager, chief of marketing, HR manager, and project team who are responsible for some major activities. If someone from the project team won't be able to finalize his tasks in time, what will happen to the project as a whole? It will most likely have a delay between the planned end date and the actual end date, right? Therefore, we can conclude that this issue will negatively affect the outcome of the project. However, if he or she will do his or her tasks ahead of planned date, this will positively affect the outcome of the project, since we can now start the next activity earlier. If I won't be able to finalize my tasks in time, other departments could suffer, which means that other stakeholders will be negatively affected. This is exactly what stakeholders means. Project manager is responsible to analyze who fits to be a part of the project. We need to understand what kind of roles and responsibilities will they have. And in order to do so, there is a tool called Stakeholder Analysis Matrix. And this first tool I give it a use, Stakeholder Analysis Matrix. Stakeholder Analysis Matrix, it's a matrix which helps you to divide all stakeholders by power or authority to take a decision and interest. There are four groups divided by power and interest, and the first being people who has high power and high interest. These are the main stakeholders for your projects, like the chief of department, CEO, CFO, product owner, project sponsor, who can help you to get much needed budget, for example. That's why you have to manage them closely enough and involve them earlier in the decision making process. The second one, high power and low interest. It's like delay bombs. They might have a low interest at the moment, but this can change if the project deviates from its initial course. You have to keep them satisfied. The next group is low power and high interest. These are the stakeholders who root for the project on the sidelines, despite their low level of power. This makes them powerful allies. Therefore, it's important to keep them informed about all the major updates, as well as invite them to help with the project details. And the last one, low power and low interest. Don't spend too much time with them. Nonetheless, their position might change in the future. Thus, it's really necessary to monitor their behavior. All four groups are the desired course of action to engage with each stakeholders. Please keep in mind, all stakeholders, regardless of high or low authority, are important. As a great project manager, no one should be missed. Just keep it in mind. As a great project manager, no one should be missed.